And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Got a really cool video for you today. Me and my buddy Ben from Goodwill met up again, and he found some really cool stuff on days that I wasn't there. Works out really good. Whenever he's not there, I find him some cool train stuff. And when I'm not there, he picks up some cool Hot Wheels and diecast stuff, and we do a trade whenever we meet up. So let's get right into this, and let me show you what he got for me. So first thing, we got a big old Superman monster truck. I think this is the 1/24 scale. Very cool. He actually picked this one up and played around with it a little bit. Put some bottle rockets on it to see if it would go, and it didn't. Probably too heavy. This body's all die cast, so that's probably what it was. Cool idea though. I definitely would have taken part in that. Still in great shape. Can't wait to do some fun with this outside. These are meant to be played with. So next thing we have, I want to show these right off the bat because these are awesome. We got Tootsie Toys. If you're interested in what's in this video, you probably saw it by the title, but we got vintage Lesney matchbox, some vintage Hot Wheels, there's a Majorette, and some other cool stuff. So stay tuned. Here's the first Tootsie Toy right off the bat. We have this cool semi. Love the playwear on these. They just look awesome. You can definitely see the age on them. And right there, 1970 Tootsie Toy, Chicago, USA. My buddy Tim over at Next Level Toys would really like these. I know he's got a good collection of Tootsie Toys, and I usually mention him every time I find him. So hopefully you're doing good, Tim, if you're watching. Everybody go check out Next Level Toys. He does a lot of the similar stuff I do. Thrift store finds and some Hot Wheel hunting. So next one up, I believe this is the same vehicle. Definitely looks the same. Another 1970 Tootsie Toy, Chicago, USA. These are awesome. I'm sure there would have been like a little trailer that would have went with them, but those are lost in oblivion. I'm sure I can link all those pieces together at some point though. Next one up, check this one out. Purple wheels. Orange body, nice and heavy. You can hear it clanking around. Chicago, USA. Tootsie Toy. Very cool. My Tootsie Toy collection is starting to grow for sure. And let's get right into the next stuff here. Sorry about that. My flash quit working for a second all of a sudden there. Let's get right into the vintage stuff because I know that's what everybody's here for. So we'll start off with this really cool Majorette Coca-Cola truck. And this apparently has a son. What is that? Drinking a Coca-Cola on the front. Was this like some kind of old mascot or something? Let me know, you guys. But that's super cool. Might have been a tow truck or something, or maybe there was a trailer that hitched on right there, like a gooseneck. Camping car, so it probably was a little truck camper right there. And this is 160 scale. Is that how that works? It looks to be 124 or 164, excuse me. Very cool, nice, heavy, all die-cast metal. And next up we have one of my favorites of the bunch. I really like this one. All play worn, even cracked windshield. This appears to be a Mini Cooper, an old one. This is a Lesney. I love these. Still bummed on the Peugeot that I passed up for $2 before I really knew what these were at a farmer's market down in southern Ohio. Younger guy was going to give me a great deal, and man, I still regret that. But check this one out. It's a racing Mini, made in England, 1970, Lesney products. If you don't know, Lesney is the company that owned Matchbox before Mattel picked them up in like 90-something. But these are nicely made. This is what early Hot Wheels would have been competing with right here. This is a perfect example of just play worn. Looks like there's even spider web in there. Wow, very cool. Never know what ends up in the bin at Goodwill. And next one up is this one. We have, let's see if we can read that. Made in England by Lesney, Matchbox. Series number 10, a pipe truck. So this probably would have held pipes, but of course they're gone. Very understandable though, with how old these are. Check that out. Leland, is that what that says in the front there? My buddy that finds these for me actually just sent me another picture. He found another Lesney, so I'll have to include that in another video. So there's those two. And what else do we have here? We have a nice little pile of cars. Just get right into these other ones. Let's go to the vintage Hot Wheels. So this one right here I'm actually not too knowledgeable about. Only thing I see that's missing is the one little gun piece. Is that what that is? There's this right here on the front by my thumb. There should be one right next to it, I think. But no big deal. I mean, other than that, play worn a little bit. But man, this is a cool car. The science fiction. This is a Hong Kong based car, so this is before 1982. Excuse me. Black walls. It says Space Cop. This thing is super cool. First one of these that I have in my collection. Crazy. And next up, this one is a little bit newer. I'm going to guess this one's from the 2000s at some point. The Baja Breaker, classic casting. Mint. Some chips on it. Appears. Not very many. It's metal on metal, so has to be a little older. Might have to race that one soon. I keep saying I'm going to do a race with the cars that I find at Goodwill and that are given to me in circumstances like this, so we got to do it. Next one is this cool van. This is going to go right into my junkyard. So it's a Hong Kong based vehicle. Got the window right there. It looks awesome. It'd be kind of hard to like wheel swap this thing. I don't know how I would do it. A lot of custom work. Right now we'll sit on the back of that truck. And here's another vintage one. You guys got to tell me about this one if anybody knows. This is a really weird wooden car that opens up like that. And it's made by Mattel. 1971 from Korea. I'm going to do a separate video on this just saying what in the heck is this? Does anybody know? But shout out to him for picking this up for me because it says Mattel on there. A lot of people would just pass this up like, this is one of those little things that kids paint from a little kit. But man, that's awesome. Don't know much about it, but can't wait to find out. And how could I have left out this cool thing? I don't know. This one I need help on too. Neither of us could really read what it says there. Made in Japan, I can read that. What is the brand? Anybody read what the brand is? If anybody knows, let me know, but this thing is super cool. Big old roadster. Probably picks up like that when it goes. Very cool. And we're getting into all the other stuff here. Here's a blimp, one of the ones that I do not have. It's a police blimp. Turns like that. This is Hot Wheels on it. Love these blimps. They're from like the early 90s. 91 on there, probably like 92 or so. Here is an off track. Looks like it's from the 50th anniversary. Here is a real toy. A sanitation tow truck. Shiny. This next one I believe is pretty vintage also. Snoopy Corp. 1958, 1966. I wonder which one. Hong Kong based. Cool little vehicle, like a little fire truck. And here is a La Fosta red line. Very cool. Not huge in the fantasy castings, but this one's pretty cool. Wonder how it goes in the track. And here's a Croc Rod. I passed up on buying the Croc Rods myself, but I do not mind having it in my collection because it's really cool. Thought that piece might come off, but nope. And this one's a classic casting. I forget the name of this one. This is a little bit of a newer release, I could tell by the rims. This would be cool to swap onto a nice car. What year is this from? (2017), I think, right there it says. Very cool though. It's got an 89 base on there, so I think that's when it's from. Here is the roller toaster. You know when you gotta toast some bread on the go. Very cool. And this one, wow, we really gotta take a second and look at this one. This is a Tomica. Which I have like one of. It's made for McDonald's. 2020? Huh, never heard of this. I don't know if this was from another country or what. It looks like this piece pulls out. That's super cool. See if there's anything in there. If it just comes out. Yeah, it just pops out. Huh. Very cool. Glad you picked that one up for me. Love all that obscure, crazy diecast. Speaking of, look at this thing. This is a weird little police vehicle. We're both laughing at that one. But I'm saving the best for last. Fast and Furious Skyline. Missing like one headlight, but heck, that's awesome. Gonna go great with my other Fast and Furious cars. I'm gonna have to line it up with the Challenger or Charger. It's got opening doors too. That's awesome. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. Nice little haul my buddy picked up for me whenever I wasn't at the Goodwill outlet. Worked out great. Got some nice vintage stuff and some other cool stuff. So, stay safe out there. Keep on collecting. See you in the next video.